Hey guys, welcome to another chat. I'm Someone Film, and today we're doing some EV training on VGC Academy. As you can see here, we're working with my level 34 Slowpoke, which is Poker Rust, and is holding a power belt, so you can tell. And when there's no EV training, I'm going for defense. As defense is probably one of my biggest things, and all my megas that I've used in the past, Metagross, Venusaur, and Kangaskhan have all dealt with his defense, because none of them can handle much of a hit. Now, in Unseen Battle, the Ravage Legend I had out of last week, I believe, Venusaur did hold up quite well. I was impressed, but I have been thinking about bringing a new grass type to the table, or a new psychic type, since I have refused to use one. So I've decided to bring in a Mega Slowbro, because I've heard that those are amazing psychic types and they will work out well. And on a video I've seen recently on YouTube, I forgot the channel name, said Mega Slowbro is one of the best competitive megas you can have, and is underused, as I've seen him having battled one. I've never seen one before, actually. So we're 3 levels away from evolution. As you can see, we're set up for horde encounters. We got Surf on here to take out all the hordes, and then well, Route 111, or the defensive EV guys, Sandshrew are. And today I'm also bringing along my second Venusaur, which is heavily useless, unable to be used in competitive battling, because it was actually replayed in on Black 2 when I was a few years younger than this. And no sweet scent. So let's get ready for our first horde battle. And yes, it is shiny. As you can see, there's the horde of Sandshrew there. So basically, I'll be getting around 25 EVs from what I've read for this one, because it's got Poker Rust and the Power Belt. The Macho Brace cuts the speed in half, which bothers me slightly. So I went for the Power Belts instead, which actually helps boost some of its stats and does not have its speed as well. Alright, so as you can see, they're all managing to somehow get their hits on way early. Very similar to the Macho Brace, but I was able to get all my hits off at once when I don't have it. I really want this EV training to go well. So here you are with it's missed apparently once, and actually they will hit 4 and should get a 1-hit KO on those. In this one I did transfer over from X, so it does not, so it is going to get boosted at EXP points here. Because I don't believe you can catch one without using a Mirage Island. Which then I kind of think it's a little too late for EV training, so I went for mine, which is a level 27 this morning when I started this. The last KO, and there we are. We're almost level 35. We're getting close. So again, we're gonna go use Sweet Scent on Venusaur. Alright, to go 4-2. Again, these are all level 11 Sandshrews, so it's kind of ironic how they're all moving first. Yeah, again we missed the Sandshrew. Well, we land flush on 4. That'll give us quite a little bit of experience points, 564 to be exact. Now when I usually do these, I like to save the Surf performance points when I'm down to one last one in the horde. So I'm going to go for Headbutt to finish this one off. And there we go. So that's Horde 2. Now, EV training, from what I've heard from others, as well as read, isn't really as hard as you think. Super training will help, but I find this much quicker. and it gives me experience points, which is really handy. Vitamins will work, but it has a cap. Only lets up 100 EVs per stat. So basically, once you get to a certain point in stats, it can't go. It caps out. It adds 10 EVs per use on the vitamins. So basically, we're kind of done for once you use all 10. Of course, if you already have maxed out EVs, you're done for there because you really can't use the vitamins anymore. What I've been thinking is getting the stats up to 150, the ones I want to raise, which are special defense and defense, so I can really withstand some dark type moves and dish out hits as well. And then I'll do my best on the other stats from there. Alright, level 35, only 2 away from evolution. I'm gonna hope I can catch evolution in here as well. But it is taking me quite a while to get its stats raised. Or get its levels raised more than its stats. Alright. Horde, I believe, 4. I did have to move to the Venusaur because I actually played it in level 100. So, and I did know it then, and I did know it this morning, so I had to go get some hard skills before I caught its stats, which I simply just use Thief in a battle with a Bob Disc. Now, another member of my team that people have not seen lately is my Goodra, which I added in my last battle as well with Ravage Legend. And that's 1-hit KOs on 4. But that Goodra has learned quite a stout moveset: Ice Beam, Dragon Ball, Draco Meteor, and Sludge Wave. I don't know how I remember its entire moveset off the top of my head like that, but I do. So we're going to use Zen Headbutt. I like to alternate. Need to calibrate my touchscreen again, see what it looks like. And it somehow evades. Probably after this, I'm going to switch in for the full restore here and get its health back up. Said rollout's going to start doing massive damage here in a moment. Alrighty. So that's Horde 4, and we are okay on experience points right now. Okay, now we're gonna go full restore, because that's really the only health item I have left. That will restore health because I've used it all up already. So he's back on health. And another thing, news on the channel, the classic videos from last year, basically any video that had the date of 2014 on it was removed, mainly due to the fact that I didn't really speak up well on those videos, and they're old and irrelevant now. The Minecraft Let's Play series will be revived soon. I'm going to get in touch with some of my classmates and friends. Just join me in a series on there. If you watched any of those videos just now before they were moved this morning, you can tell the world will have changed quite a lot. New cities, new buildings, even a new continent, a new country was founded last week on the world. So, yeah, that's news for the Minecraft series. I will be compiling later on, maybe this afternoon or so, a top 10 worst cars of Gran Turismo list, because honestly, I own almost 300 cars on Gran Turismo. I have 297 exactly right now. I'll tell you the worst of the experiences I've had in cars that don't make sense to have in this game. And better yet, I might go for a top 25 list, because honestly, there's so many cars that I don't understand why on Gran Turismo, except for either fan club purposes or anything of that nature, really. That's really all I can think of. There we go with another 1-hit KO on those 2 remaining Sandshrew. I'll tell you already on the list, there will be some shockers on the list that have more horsepower and a little bit of there's practical reasons for why I hate some of the parts, and I have them on the list. But that's coming on later. I believe this is Horde 6 we're going into now. I know it's probably quite boring just watching me battle the same set of Pokemon over and over and using the same moves, the same Pokemon. But, you know, that's the fun part about this. Of course, the software I use to edit the videos, Windows Movie Maker, has a cap, apparently, of 15 minutes, so we may not have time to get the evolution in, because we're about to close in on 11 minutes and so, but no big deal. If not, you guys will probably just see Mega Slowbro start up soon, but not yet. No, thank gosh I missed that Fury Cutter miss, because that move always does stop my damage, even for a very strong Pokemon. Like Slowbro. Already there's a Surf. Didn't miss any of them, so I get 5 straight knockouts. Alright. Greninja's leveled up. So it's Thunderous. I've heard rumors like even the EXP share on will share EVs, so I'm taking advantage of that. Getting some in on Greninja on them, because they're going to need the help. Especially Greninja, because he has like exactly no defensive stat. I'm trying to make this in comparison to Ravage Legends Alakazam. I want to have a really stout psychic type just like he does, and Slowbro is what I've heard is the best option to go with. His is based up on speed EVs. Me, I'm based on defense, and special defense, because I'm going to do my best to max those out. I'm going to try to get Slowpoke maxed out good on defense EVs manually, and then depending on how much special defense EVs I've got, 150 or so is what I'm hoping I'll have, I will start pressing up on vitamins and super training and stuff to get those stats up, because I really need, I really want a very stout Slowbro. Because if it's set up right, this thing can be a monster on the arena, and obviously it'll probably be the bell carrier, the bell cow for my team, because defense has been a really big switch of strategy for me. Because when I was younger, especially, I believed in brute force only. I didn't really like burning in a lot of muscle. I like using a lot more power moves, but of course, now I'm going into getting older and using my brain a little bit more, and strategize that the best way I can do this is really playing on the defensive side, but still having a decent amount of attack. Like, Slowbro enough already has a decent attack stat as it is, and his move pool is ridiculous. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to focus on defense in this EV training. Yeah, I think this is Horde 7 or 8. A little bit of gaming news. I'm not an Xbox fan, but I'm kind of shocked that they did it, that they decided to make the Xbox One backwards compatible. Big shocker news for me, because I'm not really big of an Xbox fan. I still don't understand why PS3s can't play PS2 games. It's a life for me, but yet they can play PS1 games, because I can play Gran Turismo 1 and 2 on PlayStation 3. And save my progress at that. I can't do that on my 2, on PlayStation 2. And then, we'll be getting ourselves a PlayStation 4 here soon. I'll probably start uploading more videos than that, of course. It probably will lack Call of Duty, because that's not a game I really like. I'm not into war games, because I've had family that's in the Navy, and I just kind of believe it's kind of... I know there's probably some soldiers that don't find it offensive, but to me, I find it kind of funny. I kind of find it respectful towards soldiers, because you think about it, they have comrades that have died, and there's no respawn button in real life war. I do like at least that Call of Duty has tried to keep it fictional instead of real life, like they did a game based on World War II, and everything was exactly accurate, where you're facing the Italians and the Japanese and the Germans and all that stuff, and there was a Holocaust mission and stuff. That would offend me. That would make me upset. Like, it really would. Alright, well, that's it for this film of J. Adamson 1. Like and subscribe for more. See you guys soon. Goodbye.